Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. From the 6, here comes a return. And the return will bring him to the 28-yard line. That's where the offense will get going for the first time in this one.
At their own 28-yard line.
A pitch to Robinson. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He finds Jahan Dotson. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Now Tua taps it forward. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Gonna be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Pitts is the man in motion. Tua now on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now another 1st and 10.
That's another Falcons first down.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Tua. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here come the Broncos, led out by Bo Nix. Great season 3 for the Oregon quarterback. Led the Broncos to the AFC West title last year and snapped that 9-year Kansas City run atop the AFC West. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
Play action now. It's Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. He will air this out. looking for Sutton. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. They'll try to throw again. Here's Stidham. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. On fourth down, Jeremy Carshaw on the punt for Denver. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense going to take over now for the second time. And, Greg, week one here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
No, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire careers in front of them.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Falcons, first down.
London brought in motion.
First and 10 at the 38.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4. Another run here for Robinson. And no room to be found. He'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Throwing on first down, it's Stidham. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 1. We'll try to just pick this up with a sneak. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
In this situation, Mike, I'd love to see the play caller take advantage of 2nd and short. Typically, this is one of the best opportunities to take a play action, deep shot down the field, knowing you still have 3rd down and potentially 4th down to pick up the remaining yards. In this case, they go quarterback sneak, they convert, but I think they left a little bit on the table.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. That's taken in, it's R.J. Harvey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. In some rhythm, with drive rolling, here's another 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Stidham.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That is incomplete, taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. Nix from the gun on third down. Open is Troutman downfield. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down,
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. A short one into the hands of Troutman.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Now here's second and goal. They'll throw. It's Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey.
Nix's pass complete to R.J. Harvey.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. And he's going to get this one out to... Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They're going to go play action with Penix. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Jonah Ellis getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is second and long. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He'll go up top with this one. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all time, third quarter. That touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
That one incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. Good blocking to the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown.
Yeah, and he had that nice run just a minute ago, Mike, to get him down there on the doorstep. He looked at the sideline and said, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not tired. I'm staying in here. And he wanted to finish what he started. And this time he's able to take it across for a touchdown.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Broncos 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Unbalanced look to the left here on first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Denver.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make the play.
Second and 8.
Fake it to Harvey, and now Nix. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Third down. And 8 yards to go.
Around a shotgun. It's Stidham. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. He'll return it from the 11. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Falcons offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. Penix now off the bootleg. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down.
A loss of 4
So
yards.
backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here is Penix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Bailey in punt formation for Atlanta.
On is Bailey, and he sends it away.
The Broncos take over first and 10. At their own
The Broncos
30-yard
offense
line.
make their way out to take over once more. And you see their last few possessions. They need to pick up the pace, honestly. They trail here and begin with first down. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
And the Broncos first down.
Here's Stidham on first and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First down, Broncos.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing again. Stidham. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. This one over the middle and caught by Bryant. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. To throw again, it's Stidham. And he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Robinson. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
You know, it's one of those throws that it almost seems like everyone in this stadium could see coming except the quarterback. And defender takes a little bit of a chance. He reads it right from the jump. Great break on the ball, Mike. And there's just nothing anyone else can do. They just can't catch him, and he's gone.
Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. And he's got some space. Up past 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Now Penix. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons, 1st down.
They'll run. This is Tyler Goodson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Slot man going to move in motion left. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender finding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
They'll throw. It's Penix. He somehow managed to get rid of that one before the... Incomplete and sets up 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Pass caught by Jolie. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. He connects with Mims. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. We'll try the right side with Harvey. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. It is second and 6.
Second and 6.
A play fake. They'll throw with Stidham. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
And 6.
Throwing is Stidham. He'll let one go down the middle. That is hard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 36 yards. First down, Broncos.
Stidham going to throw on first down. Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. They'll come up for first and 10.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Now Panic's going to get it forward on a pop pass. Now second and inches. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. He'll get this out wide. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 2.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus. Robinson. Room to run at the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Here's first down.
And the Falcons first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, the ball comes out. The Broncos have it. Inside the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown.
Well, they were clearly in a touchdown or bust mode. They're trying to go down and give it.
Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up.
The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
Brings up second
now
and
on
17
second and long.
at the 18-yard line.
Here's Penix. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's now third down.
Penix on third down. Pushed out to his left. He'll try to run for it. Now Falcons will use their third final timeout. Here's first and 10.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 43.
Throwing is Penix. Quickly to the outside and complete.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
To throw is Penix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason.
Yo, this DJ active right there. This that new Hawaii. Let's go.
We tired of the standing online, waiting to get shine. Play the rule book while getting your jewels took. Look what we done spawn, flipping this turf jar. Cause we ain't in the waiting for you to send a payment. Get yours. Cause I'ma get mine. 1, 2, 3 times. This how you make yourself at home and help yourself.
Y'all are misinformed about the bloodline I represent. The black bar ain't work on me, they messed up the measurements. I studied my door and found the password to get me in. Fought with the nothing and I won, my story never ends. Focusing on clowns will render you directionless. Stagnant at a mountain's foot, far from its precipice. As expected, y'all forgot the power my electric is. Stand corrected for the war won't go how you expected it to bow. And the reverence to all, and togetherness to go. And the deep breaths and self-love regiments to flash after the boom. But for the silence for dead presidents is all that I am. You ain't never gotta question it. Thank God the light is out. Remember when I kept it in? I'ma get mine first. You can have seconds then. As long as turf holds down the horn section, it's automatic lightning to a kite. Can you weather it?
Standing online, waiting to get shine. Play the rule book while getting your jewels took. Look what we done spawn, flipping this turf jar. Cause we ain't in the waiting for you to send a payment. Get yours. Cause I'ma get mine. 1, 2, 3 times. This how you make yourself at home and help yourself. This the baseline, yay. The orange pole who serves in Philly from an ATL. The Upper Darby Coltrane, treated like a no-name. The second fiddle, like grammar school students is playing a damn whistle. Took it all in stride when they said he couldn't ride while they pointing at the sign talking about you too little. Turf, what's a $5 bill?
8 when you trying to make a meal.
Bet out of Lower Marion, straight to the league. Putting up buckets, I'm talking numbers you wouldn't believe.
What up?
Flussy on them stages with nothing but the greatest. And even if he sold it, that is a valid statement. 10,000 hours, crazy how he hustled. Top 10, top 5, all off the muscle.
Bring it home.
Battery pack, gas pedal to the floor. Tell me this, what's the go without his
player card provides a complete view of your player. This player has its own Persona DNA, makes every player a unique individual and also allows them to evaluate their individual situation. Players can now hold out, demand trades, or want a contract extension. All driven by Persona DNA. Negotiations are completely driven by a player's Persona DNA now. Pay attention, patient.
Please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze. Esco Pablo, silked out in Cabo. The prettiest, high tech like NVIDIA. Just that smart, I know a little about a lot. When you come from less, you learn particular plots from the pots, checking in on parlays or parfaits, how my days start. We all play it. Dinner's come, we leaving big tips. I taught some of y'all how to eat, but I won't trip. Taught some of y'all how to dress, but some of y'all still a mess. Serial investor, serial threat. Turn ether to Ethereum, y'all wanna bet? I got a crypto key, it come with a password. Then I flip that key to digital cash word. But then I get bored of that, it's too small, I'm off of that. In the roof now, Midtown where the office at. Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface. Pay that, his chips. Yeah. I lay criminal lines down over more base. The boom, the bip, the boom, bip. Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface. Pay that, his chips. Yeah. I lay down digital lines over more base. Think it's a shame these kids, they see no freakniks. DC Howard homecomings and wild weekends. Youngsters said when I'm grown, I'm coming. Then got grown, start clubbing and doing. We wasn't. When I was young, I only wanted. I only saw the next 10 minutes. ADHD, I guess. Things unchanged. Now I wanna add an extra zero, be the hood hero. Turbo, Maybach, V12 go 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds. We move no less than 4. This ain't no contract. This ain't the trade. No wars, no. I'm from the block with a chain. This a new blockchain. But my portfolio is many things. From quantum computing to biotech, cause it's life improving. Degradable plastic trash removing. And when the market is down, it's like a hustle when no one is around. Your palm itch when
After signing his new contract, one of the league's best pass rushers will be getting after the quarterback in the same uniform for years to come.
Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface. Pay that, his chips. Yeah. I lay down digital lines over more base.
Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? What? Yeah. Y'all ready to play some football? Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up.
If you want some, come get some. Cause where I'm from, we so big. And everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows something about it. And I won't answer now. Who, what, where, why? See, a lot of dudes like to act the fool now. Get on live, but that ain't my style. Now who he gon' get and what he gon' do? Run up on me if you want to. Hot damn pressing his homies. He's done up in front of his mama.